Hello class, today we are going to look at mitigation and impact management as components of EIA, environmental impact assessment, which are very key before inception of any project. I'm Engineer Okinda Wataba Frederick from the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Science. So first we'll tackle the objectives. So under the objective of today's topic will be first to understand the role of mitigation in the EIA process. Then the second one will be to identify the elements of approach, and measures that are used for this purpose. So the relevance for this topic first is to understand that mitigation is a stage of the EIA process. So it's very important to understand how it can be mitigated and possible remedies for the same. So the second one, these measures are implemented as part of the process. So the mitigation measures are always implemented as part of the process. As part of the process of impact management together with the necessary adjustment to respond to unforeseen impacts. So what is the purpose of mitigation? Why do we need to mitigate the impacts? Some impacts are positive and some are negative. Some have a huge impact, some have a minimal impact. So both those with minimal and a lot of harm should be mitigated. So the reason why we need to mitigate first is to find better ways of doing things like disposal of wastes. Second one, we need to enhance environmental and social benefits. So we should not harm the environment and the people. We should also avoid and minimize adverse impacts. So there are adverse impacts which may lead to a lot of problems the both land and even to the human being. Also to ensure that the residual impacts, you cannot avoid all. So the residual impacts are or should be within the acceptable limits. So what is the purpose of impact management? The first one, it ensures mitigation measures are implemented. Second one, it establishes systems and procedures for this purpose. Then the third one, it monitors the effectiveness of the mitigation measures. Then also it takes action when the unforeseen impacts are likely to occur. So impacts are avoidance. So we need to avoid the impacts. But how can they be achieved? First, by undertaking certain projects or elements, avoiding environmentally sensitive areas. Then also use of measures to prevent impacts. Then you can also set aside remediation bonds, resettlement plans for people, and in-kind measures and offsets. So mitigation options that are there, first you need to develop alternatives that are better environmentally, make changes in planning and design, carry out impact monitoring and management, so as to compensate for residual impacts, monitor payments, site remediation bonds, resettlement plans, in-kind measures, and offsets. So it is very important, it's very key for anyone who wants to implement a project to carry out both the impact assessment and also to establish various types of impacts and possible remedies or mitigation measures so as to reduce both the adverse or the minimal impacts that are likely to occur within or during the lifetime of the project. Thank you for listening to me. The second tutorial or second topic on procedure for EIA is loaded. So thank you.